What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? What's up? It's John. Making a video today. Today, I'm going to talk about the same team I talked about yesterday. The Los Angeles Lakers. There's more drama, if you don't know. Now the drama is surrounding D'Angelo Russell, the Lakers rookie guard. He's caught in a pickle right now. He's in a tough predicament, and he put himself in that situation. He's thrust in a position where he now has to figure out how to get out of a ugly mess. What happened is that he had a conversation with teammate Nick Young, and he secretly videotaped the conversation, and that conversation somehow made it publicly. It's a situation that's really bad right now, and it's all over the local news here in Los Angeles. I can't go anywhere. I can't turn to any local channel without hearing the news talking about D'Angelo Russell. I cannot go to any local LA sports website, the LA Times, the LA Daily News, the Orange County Register, without hearing about D'Angelo Russell. Allegedly, I say allegedly because we don't have all the facts yet, D'Angelo Russell recorded this guy talking. Recorded Nick Young having a conversation, and Nick Young allegedly cheated on Iggy, his fiance. In this conversation, he talked about being with other women while with his fiance. Okay, now both of these guys are wrong. Nick Young is wrong for, cheating. And D'Angelo Russell is wrong for snitching and doing something incredibly dirty. It's dirty. It's a dirty thing to do. It's a foul thing to do. It's distasteful of a man to tape somebody without permission, for one, but secondly, tape someone's conversation, and then it gets out there publicly where everybody knows about it. It's an ugly situation, and only he can repair. Only D'Angelo Russell now can repair his image, because his credibility is lost. The trust level is lost. His character and his leadership qualities are now called into question. And Bill Plaschke wrote an interesting column that I read earlier, and the title was, "The Lakers Can't Pass the Torch to D'Angelo Russell, or everything would catch on fire." So it read something like that. And I thought it was pretty, powerful, strong words for a man, for a young guy like D'Angelo Russell. Now everybody is criticizing him. Everybody is ripping the man. And I think instead of ripping him, and instead of everybody's public ridicule, I think now's the time to encourage the young man to apologize and to move forward, show remorse, and just put it all behind him. Because I think an apology here would not only help repair his image, but I think an apology and showing remorse would also show humility. It would show that he's a guy who's willing to put this behind him and move forward and realize he made a mistake. This has a lot to do with maturity, and it's, generational. Okay, everybody nowadays record stuff, they shoot videos of things, especially in the age of social media. This is the time we live in. So this is how things are nowadays. So, he's young. I mean, when I was 19 and 20 years old, around D'Angelo Russell's age, I made stupid decisions too. I made dumb decisions, choices that I made that weren't smart ones. And now today, I look back and I say, wow, I was really that stupid. I was really that dumb. And later, as the years go on, you realize the mistakes you made and you learn from them. And you look back and you regret all those mistakes that you made. This is something that D'Angelo Russell will learn from. And trust me, he won't ever make this same decision ever again. He will learn from this. He will move forward. He'll put it behind him. And if Laker fans are worried about this hurting the team, possibly landing free agents this offseason, I don't think it will really hurt the team. I think what it will do, I think it will lure free agents if, given the fact that Kobe, for one, is retiring, that, it's a team of young players, and if you get that one superstar, you could develop in time in the future, and you could possibly win with a younger team with a few veteran players. So I don't think this will have an effect on free agency. I think, again, with an apology, and if D'Angelo Russell shows that he can, step up and be a leader and be the star of this team, because let's look at everything here. D'Angelo Russell has a lot of talent. He's a very talented player. He's young, yes. He's still developing, yes. He needs a mentor, yes. He needs that father figure or that leader, and Byron Scott's not that guy. Okay, Byron Scott's not that guy. Kobe's on his way out. So he needs that mentor that can really help him grow and develop and become a better person. And he's young right now, but he has great ball handling. He has the playmaking and passing abilities. He has the potential to be a star in this league. He's driven by his talent and his incredible skill set. But at the same time, he got some issues to work out now. Now is a good time for him to come out publicly, apologize, and say what he did was wrong, and move on and go on, with his career. And a lot of people are saying, well, the Lakers probably should have drafted Jahlil Okafor instead of D'Angelo Russell. Well, Okafor is as young as D'Angelo Russell, and the guy, he's made the same mistakes. Well, not the same mistakes, but he's made those young mistakes too. He's a young kid too. He's made some dumb decisions, getting into street fights, driving his car over 100 miles over a bridge and all kind of other stuff. So if you were to draft him, you would still have the same problems with a young player who needs to mature and who needs to grow up and become a better man and show everyone that he can be a team leader and that he can, be that player that everybody thought he would be once they drafted him from college. So I think, again, you got to be patient. Like I said in the video before, you got to be patient with D'Angelo Russell. He's a young kid. He just turned 20 years old. Okay, he has time to still develop and still grow. And that's what we're seeing here. Again, I don't think he'll make the same mistake. I'm sure the locker room is really hesitant having him around. I'm sure a number of the players are angry. I'm sure, there's a lot of people on Twitter responding, ripping the guy. And it's understandable why people are angry and pissed off, because he did, snitch. And what he did is messy. And what he did is, creates a lot of drama. It creates a distraction. It could also divide a team, what he did. It could divide that whole locker room. So this is bad for team chemistry. This is also bad for a young team that's looking to move forward and looking to get better. It's just bad all the way around. So I understand why Lakers players are mad and why the locker room, might be, on bad times right now. But at the same time, you have to realize that young people make dumb decisions. And this is just a dumb decision that D'Angelo Russell made. I'm sure he'll get it together. I'm sure he'll figure it out. I'm sure he will become a better man once it's all said and done. He will learn from this. This is a learning experience. Say you're sorry. Just move on and keep playing basketball. I'll see you guys in my next video. I am out.